What's up, guys? Sleepy here, and welcome to Top 5 Favorite Ghost Types. That is right, I'm doing Top 5 Favorite Ghost Types. Now, this should have been up on Saturday, but it's going up on a Monday because of my current situation, which I'm not going to go into right now. Now, I'm very excited to actually do this because, I feel like Top 5 Ghost Types really fits Halloween. Now, I was thinking of more spooky ones, and I have spookier top 5s that I want to do, like, more down the line, but this one I figure would be a nice way to kick off October. I know it's already the 12th. I know it's already the 12th, and, you know, October's, like, basically over, but we're going up to Halloween, and I figured we'd do a cute little top 5 towards Halloween thing. We can also do a top 5 on Halloween, so, you know, we're building up to it, but for now, we're going to go through the top 5 favorite ghost types. If you have cool, spooky suggestions for a top 5 for the month of October, then leave them down in the comments below. Also, leave your own top 5 down below, maybe before I even start mine, so you can see how we match up. Now, number 5. We got Spiritomb. Number 5 is Spiritomb because I feel like Spiritomb was always super interesting. It's really cool that Cynthia has one. He's very unique. Formed by uniting 108 spirits. These spirits were bound to this odd keystone, so I don't know why the number 108 is specific. I don't know if that has something to do with some kind of Japanese lore, but it is really interesting that he's just a bunch of spirits stuck in a rock. He always had really cool, like, ways to find him. He's in a rock, so, like, the keystone really played a part in finding him, discovering him, and he's not a legendary, he's just a rare Pokemon. It's really, he has an interesting complex to him. A lot of people are like, yo, he should get a Mega. I don't know, I feel like he's pretty unique. I mean, I'm not super competitive, so maybe that's why they want him to get a Mega. But I'm just saying, like, he's very cool looking. Probably my top 5 favorite ghost types. I'd say number 5. Haha, get it? Because we're doing top 5 and it's number 5. Anyway, that's that. Make an effort to make these videos a little bit quicker because a lot of people hate that I take 10 hours to explain why they're my favorite, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, Spiritomb number 5, super cool. Mikaruge. It's his Japanese name, maybe. Probably not pronounced like that, you know, whatever. Number 4 comes in as Hoopa. And now I put a picture of Hoopa Unbound. And Hoopa Unbound is not technically a ghost type, but Hoopa normal is. He goes from Psychic Ghost to Psychic Dark. And, I just figured, who cares? He's half a ghost type. I don't know. Hoopa Unbound is the badass one here, but I love them both. Hoopa's super cute, super mischievous. I love the way that Hoopa, like, is basically mischief incarnate. Has the ability to teleport things, which is something I've always wanted to be able to do. Like, if I could walk in a store and just teleport something out, like a TV, like, for free, that'd be sweet. That's what Hoopa does. And, it says, if you look in the deck's description here, the last sentence says, tells how it once carried off an entire castle to gain the treasure within. That's so cool to me, and that's kind of like a mixture of both Hoopa and his Unbound form, but they're the same. They're the same. So I'm including him in kind of our spooky, scary ghost types kind of thing here, and he's just super. He's powerful. He's scary. I mean, look at that height and weight. He goes from 1 foot tall, and 8 inches, and only like 20 pounds. And then Unbound, all of a sudden his power flows out. He's 21 feet tall. That's 3 of me. That's a lot. 3 of me is a lot. That's 3 of me. Like, wow, that's a lot. I don't know. That's more than 3 of me, obviously. I'm 6 foot, not 7 foot. That'd be crazy. But anyway, he's just super tall and super scary, super intimidating, and his other form is super cute and also ghost type, so he totally counts, and he's in this, and he's number 4. And we're gonna go on to number 3. Now, number 3 is Cofagrigus and Dezu Karn. I can't, Dezu. Anyway, he is, I always thought was pretty cool. I like his whole complex. He started becoming one of my more favorite. I mean, he was always really cool to me. He looks cool. He's a ghost type, and he's a what's it called? Coffin. He's a coffin. I'm trying to think of the Egyptian term, but I don't know. Is it just coffin? I think there's an official term for that. Anyway, He started really becoming one of my favorite ghost types in Pokepark when he was a final boss of one of the areas. And just the way he moves around. I mean, he crawls on his back. He moves around on his back and crawls with the hands. And it's super creepy. He's super creepy. And he's super cool. I really like that complex to him. He's really scary. I mean, he kills people. He swallows people and turns them into mummies. He traps grave robbers inside of his body. And he eats gold nuggets. You don't get much cooler than that, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, on a scale of cool to cool, that's cool. So, he's number 3 on our cool ghost type list. Number 2 is Dusclops. Now, Dusclops is number 2 for a lot of reasons. You guys are probably thinking, well, Dusknoir is cooler. Shut up, dude. No. Dusknoir is not cooler. Dusknoir is cool, sure, but he's also a jerk face from Mystery Dungeon. And besides that, Dusclops is cooler. Dusclops is super bulky. He has the ability to use Eviolite, which I love. I have a Dusclops, a shiny Dusclops from like 5th gen that I brought into 6th gen, and I use him sometimes. His name is Princess. It's actually a girl. That's why her name is Princess. I just call him a him for no reason. I probably should call it a her. She is named Princess. She's super good. Was always really good. I was way competitive in 5th gen, and I was a big fan of Dusclops in 5th gen. I'm not competitive in 6th gen as much. I did a little battles here and there, but obviously, like, you know, 6th gen sucks. No, I'm kidding. Love 6th gen. But I love 5th gen more. And he was great in 5th gen on my teams. I really loved using a Dusclops, and he's really cool. He has these floating hands, and yeah, Haunter has floating hands, whatever. Gengar's cool, and yeah, Gengar is on, like, an honorable mention. But Dusclops was also in the Jirachi movie. Dusclops has a lot of sentimental here. He was in the Jirachi movie, and he was super cool in the Jirachi movie. He was part of a Magician's Act, and that was really cool to me. I don't know. He, like, blew up some stuff. It was crazy. But anyway, he's super cool. And now, I was thinking, because someone was like, yo, you shouldn't do runner-up right before number 1, because it looks like they were number 2. And that's right. So instead, I'm going to be doing honorable mentions. And I'm going to do a quick honorable mention before we move on to number 1. To Majin. Who, is Demon in Japanese. He's not actually a Pokemon, but he is a ghost type, so I decided to include him. Now, he is from Pokestar Studios. He is a prop from Pokestar Studios, one of my favorite things in the Black 2 White 2 games. And he is a dark ghost type with Wonder Guard, which in 5th gen had no weakness, so he was invincible, essentially. I mean, there are ways around it, but you know, he was very cool. He was in the Ghost Racer series. I mean, obviously he couldn't be on the list because he's not a Pokemon technically, but he looks, go look him up if you've never done the Pokestar Studios. He is very cool looking. He has his own animated sprite and everything. This is just his image. There wasn't any fan art of him that I could find, so I had to use his official in-game image. But anyway, I just feel like he was really cool, so I feel like he would be an honorable mention here. Now we're going to move on to number 1, who is, anyway, by the way, I was going to do honorable mentions at the end and have it set it up like that, but then I was like, yo, what if I just do honorable mentions not at the end? So I did it now. Anyway, this is all like off the top of the dome. This isn't scripted. I don't script these. Anyway, number 1, Chandelure. Chandelure is so cool. I love his Evo line. I love Litwick. I don't understand how anyone could not like this Evo line. Yes, he's an Objectmon. Which, yeah, like Klefki, Honedge, Magnemite, those kind of Pokemon, they're all like object-based. And yes, he's a Chandelier, but he's a haunted, fiery Chandelier. He's crazy awesome. He eats spirits. And they wander this world forever. He eats them and they wander, and it's crazy. And he's a fire ghost type, which is super cool. He's just really like, he always stood out to me. I don't really know how to like put this. He's always been definitely top 10 Pokemon probably for me. He's a fiery. He's so cool. He's so cool. I just think he's so cool. I don't I don't know what else to say. The way he moves, he was also in Poke Park. The way he moves, he like sways back and forth.
Mega Spookin said Rip Slim.
And he I don't know, he's basically just my favorite. He's my favorite. I mean, if you can't understand why he's my favorite, just look at him. He's my favorite. He's Chandelier, and he's so cute. And he's cute. Look at this picture. He's cute. And he's so adorable, and he's good competitively. He's got decent stats, decent moves. He's decent all around, and he's cute, and he's cool, and he's spooky. It's scary, like Litwick. Just imagine like little Litwicks like wandering around a haunted house. It's so adorable, and like, and look at him. He's cute, and he's like the boss of the Litwicks. I don't know. I just have all these like ideas in my head of what he is, and he's awesome. That's what he is to me. So basically, he's the best ever. And you all need to accept that forever. That was my top 5 ghost types. Leave your top 5 down in the comment section below so I can critique you brutally. Just kidding. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. It means a lot, of course, that you would watch this top 5. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love you all. Of course, as you all know, this should go up on Saturday, but it is up on a Monday. It's because I am having computer troubles. I'm moving. My headset's broken. I'm currently holding it to my ear. Just a lot of troubles at the moment, but hopefully everything will work out soon. Everything will go back to normal schedule, and I will see you guys in the future. Thank you again. Leave a like if you enjoyed this top 5. Let me know your top 5 down below, and I love you all forever and ever. Goodbye.